This is a brand new Ford F350 King Ranch. Hello everyone, welcome to External Star Channel. My name is Marek and today I will be doing unboxing of this huge box, and guess what is inside? Ford F350 King Ranch, and this box is really heavy and huge. I think this is one of the biggest boxes I've had so far, maybe even larger and heavier than the Bentley State Limousine. Okay, so let me just quickly do the initial cut here, and then step by step I will be unboxing this. And I'm very impatient and very curious, excited at the same time, because this is something I was waiting for some time already. And actually it was quite difficult to order this one because it was already fully sold out. But then when I contacted the retailer, they told me, oh, we can still order it for you. And then even if it was not available in there, god, that's really heavy, I'm sorry for that. Even if it was not fully available on their eShop, I still was able to order it, and oh god, it's so heavy. I'm sorry. Okay, and here is the box. Alright. And as you can see here, I was not lying. This is the Ford F350 King Ranch, and rot, it's in German red. So I hope this is the red one. Model 777 1-18. And yeah, let me actually open the box, because you don't want to see just the box, you want to see the content, right? And this is why you are watching this video. Okay. So another layer is gone, and I still don't know where exactly to open this. Oh, okay. Obviously I can pull it up, and I am doing it very gently. Okay, here we go. And what is inside? Okay, here we go. It's the red one, and yeah, it's very nicely packed actually. Very nicely packed, and I'm just removing all those parts, and I hope nothing is broken. And it seems like nothing is broken. Is it somehow connected? Okay. Now I don't know how to exactly do that, but I'll just pull those parts. And as I said, I need to be very careful because I don't want to destroy this model. And it's actually a little bit strange how they pack this model. Yeah? Typically there is one part which is exactly in the shape of the car, but here they just put like random pieces. It's really weird. Okay, and now I don't know what to do next. So there are no screws, obviously. So let me just, maybe I will need to somehow pull up the whole thing. No, it's not really user friendly. Or here we need to pull. Okay, now I know. So here you see that again. I need to remove those squares, and actually it's not so easy. Okay. And I guess there are some screws. Yeah, there are 4 of them. So let me just use my screwdriver, and then we'll continue. Alright, so the screws are removed, and I can finally take out the car, and I will just place it there, and I will just describe a little bit this piece. As you can see, those screws and everything, it's so raw, and you know, it was, I don't know, the quality here. It's very weird because, for example, this part, it has a very nice label here. You can see the F350 King Ranch 2016, but then what I realized, there is this gel to dry out the air around the model, but then it's somehow glued to the surface, and yeah, it's not really easy to remove it, and you know, you see all the glue, and that's not typical. Maybe there could be a better way how to do that. Okay, so that was the surface, and I'll just leave it somewhere else, and I will focus now more on the model. Alright, so let me start the review right now. This car is fully unboxed. I'm just holding this F350 King Ranch, and this is actually the Super Duty. And let me start as usually from the front part. So as you can see here, it is so shiny and reflective, and I like it so much. And there is also a huge Ford logo there, and also the headlights are very big and massive. And this is something, of course, like on the real car. And here on the license plate, we can see here Vernon Auto Group. So is this probably the manufacturer of this model? And here there are sometimes small pieces. And then we have those two areas where we can attach the hooks. And of course, I'm also checking if the front grille is perforated, and here actually it is. There are two parts. One is the net here, and this is quite nice, and then behind we can see the ventilator, but it's already not so detailed, because this car actually it cannot be opened. It doesn't have any openable parts. It's very heavy, and unfortunately we will not see so much in the interior or what is under the hood, so I will just describe here the exterior. Okay, so the front part, this is quite nice, and here we can see the wipers. Okay, they are somehow attached, fully attached. No, yeah, it's glued also here on the other side, and I don't want to scratch anything, so I will be very careful. And what about the glass? Yeah, I will just use this second part. Yeah, it's not really a glass, it's very soft, very thin, and yeah, I could easily damage this if I just do it with the other side of this tool. And some people comment in my videos that they don't like when I use this dental tool for reviewing my models because I can easily scratch it. It's not the case, okay? I'm very careful, so don't worry. And then when we check the side of this car, here the front wheels, can they even spin? No, it's again, they cannot even spin, okay? Of course not rotate, it's no rotation, but also yeah, just forget that this is a toy. This is purely a model. It will always be only on your display, so yeah, don't expect that you could play with that, and maybe, yeah, you see, that's not for playing at all, unfortunately. I don't care, but maybe some of you would care. Okay, and then again there is this King Ranch, very nice logo, and the 350 there. This is quite nicely done, and the huge rear mirrors. And now let me just check if oh god, that's a huge disappointment. Look at that here. It's not reflective almost at all. Yeah, very bad quality. Actually, this mirror, that's just a sticker with very bad reflection, so yeah, something I don't really like. Okay, and then you can also see here the door handles, which are somehow, I don't know, look at that, this is not really detailed, is it? No, I don't know what to say, because here the door handles, how to open the door. Actually, this is not really like in reality. Very strange, very lousy details. And then those side windows, again the same material, so very thin. It's a thin foil. And then here we have the gas door. Again, it cannot be opened, but at least we see where it should be. And by the way, all those fenders, this is probably, oh wow, this material, I think it's metal. Yeah, here this is probably also metal, but this is definitely a gray painted metal. And then we have also those side parts, and oh, again I see something which I don't like so much. This part is a little bit overlapping, and this black part is probably too wide and not really in line with the rest. Okay. And then we have this huge cargo space, and this is really incredible big, and I don't know what I will put there, and probably I will use this car for my diorama, and I will then also post more videos about that. But first I need to think about what exactly can be placed here. Okay, so when we check the rear part, you can again see the logo here saying Ford and then Vernon. Maybe I will just replace it with some regular license plate, because it would look a little bit better and more realistic. And then again Vernon here, King Ranch sticker here, and then the real lights. And as you can see here, they are red with this white part here. And then we also have this FX4 off-road. Yeah, I don't know exactly the meaning, if this is there directly from the production or not. And then we have a few more details here, like this additional light. Okay, and then again low quality, and actually look at that. I need to show you this. Can you see the gap here? So I don't know what is this, but the quality control here somehow didn't work. Yeah, exactly the same also here. See? That's terrible. I don't know what to say now. I paid quite a lot of money for this one. It was like, I don't know, 150 US dollars, something like that, 150 or 160. And I would expect sometimes a little bit better quality. But since this is the only King Ranch available on the market, and it's also the heaviest truck out there as a 1-18 model, then I had to buy it actually. I wanted to see it and try it and see all the details. Okay, so basically also this cannot be opened, which is a shame, because it would be very nice to open this one and then load some cargo. Wow, my imagination is much better than the reality. Okay, and then when we check the bottom of the car, it's plain, simple, no details, and actually there are those huge screws, like look at that, really big. And can you imagine, for example, auto art with those big screws? Because these are usually used for furniture, not for 1-18 models. Yeah, this is ridiculous, and there are so many of them. Like here, there are like 4, 5, 6, yeah, 8 huge screws. So I'm not really afraid that this would break up, because okay, so this is the whole car. I don't know what to say more. Yeah, it's really big, and this is why I bought it. I wanted to have this in my collection, and also for my new diorama, which I'm now building, I will probably need a huge track like this one. So guys, thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you like this video, and don't worry, there will be some additional video for this one where I want to connect the additional parts to that and build my diorama. Alright, so I think it's now time to watch the final rating and see how I like this car. So let me start here.